We spend our lives collecting roles, child, student, employee, each with its own script. We learn these lines so well we forget we're acting. We chase promotions, buy bigger houses, and try to fit into society's mold. But rarely do we stop to ask, who am I really, when all the labels are stripped away? This question doesn't shout, it whispers, often in quiet moments. Late at night or stuck in traffic, it's a gentle nudge from your soul asking if you've forgotten yourself. For me, that whisper became a constant hum. I looked in the mirror and saw someone who had ticked all the boxes, job, family, comfort, but felt strangely empty. Achievements felt hollow, like trophies won by someone else. I realized I was living as a collection of other people's expectations. So my journey began, not outward but inward. It started with admitting, I don't know who I am. And that's okay. That admission was terrifying but also liberating. It was the first step toward uncovering the real me, buried under years of shoulds and musts. There's a peculiar loneliness in not knowing yourself. You can be surrounded by people and still feel alone, adrift. I'd sit in meetings, wondering whose voice was speaking, mine or the one I thought I should have. The disconnect is exhausting, leaving a quiet ache no success can soothe. Questions pile up. What do I truly enjoy? Is this career my passion, or just a path I never left? The answers aren't easy. Underneath the layers you find forgotten dreams and hidden fears. Some days the search feels pointless, like tuning a radio and only hearing static. But even in confusion there's hope. The act of questioning means your true self is still fighting to be heard. The discomfort isn't a sign you're broken, it's a sign you're growing. It's the pain of a seed breaking through the soil. Acknowledging this confusion is the beginning of an honest conversation with yourself. The journey to find yourself isn't a straight line. It's a winding road with no map. Some days bring clarity, a flash of insight that makes you feel alive. Other days, old habits and doubts pull you back, and you feel more lost than ever. It's tempting to return to the comfort of who you used to be, even if that person was unhappy. Self-discovery is messy. It's trying, failing, quitting, and starting again. We're taught to fear failure, but on this journey, mistakes are necessary. They're your teachers. Progress isn't measured in leaps, but in tiny shifts. Choosing a walk over TV, saying no when you mean it, noticing a sunset. These small victories are breadcrumbs on the trail. Even when you feel lost, you're still moving. You're not stuck, just on a part of the road you haven't traveled before. Allow yourself to be a beginner at life. Be patient with yourself. Every step, even the uncertain ones, is part of the journey. You don't find yourself in one big moment, but in small pieces scattered across ordinary days. One day I found a piece of myself in music, not what was popular, but what resonated with me. It wasn't life-changing, but it was a small lantern in the dark, a clue. Another piece came in silence. I took walks without headphones, and in the quiet I heard my own voice. I learned I need solitude to recharge. That was another lantern. I discovered myself in failure too. Trying to learn coding, failing, and realizing my worth isn't tied to being good at everything. I found freedom in accepting my limitations. In conversations, I found parts of me by truly listening, not performing. I realized I valued deep connection over small talk. Each discovery, no matter how small, was a light. They didn't show me the final destination, but illuminated the next steps. The darkness became less frightening. The journey became a little clearer. Today, I still don't have all the answers. There was no single moment of revelation, no final destination called self. I'm learning that the search itself is the point. We're not statues, we're rivers, always changing. The journey of self-discovery isn't a race, but a lifelong dance. If you're on this journey too, know it's okay to be a work in progress. Celebrate the small discoveries, forgive the wrong turns. Every step, even the missteps, is part of your unique path. The most important thing is to keep walking, keep asking, keep listening. The real treasure isn't a final answer, it's the journey, and who you become along the way. The sunrise is always worth the wait.